Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Teri, and this is my friend Julie. Hi, Jules. How are you today?
Good. Thanks for having me as always. And good morning to everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. This is Meditation Tribe, and we will chat and come together as community and hold space for each other. And everybody here is really gifted in the chat room. So, welcome if it's your first time or if you're seeing this later. So we kind of chat and then we'll meditate and then we might talk about visions or coming back or that might be at the end. So sometimes we chat for most of it. Anyway, and Julie is getting ready to take over one of the mornings. So she is here um, just playing around with her stuff and getting ready to blow everybody away. So
Well,
yeah.
this is the most one of the most beautiful places I've ever been on the YouTubes where everybody can really feel the support and the healing and for entertainment purposes only feel connected and supported. It's quite lovely. It's something to be grateful for.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you love it. I do. I love being here with everybody, and it does change your vibration to get together on a regular basis. For me, it does. Let me point that out. That my perception is it changes our vibration. I know during the pandemic, I would get together with Jean Mayall and her group, and we would do meditation together. That was just unbelievable and that did change things. It changed the way I look at things. And I was already a meditation teacher, but doing it in group has a different energy, really grows. So anyway, yeah. So I'm going to start at the top with questions. Paul, good morning. First one here, as usual. Paul and Sarah. Morning, Teri and Jules. Been talking to my sister Anne in South Carolina, Mark's wife. His mother's picture keeps falling off the wall 2 to 3 times a day. Um, should she, should she put it away or leave it where it is? And he also says, our Diana said on Sunday morning to leave it where it is. It's a sign. And they're there in the afterlife. You guys say, please, what Diana said.
Yes, what
Okay.
Diana said.
Yeah. And this is Rosemary, Mark's mother. Oh, yeah. So the picture is of Rosemary, Mark's mother, who we were doing a, uh, a show with Kevin Lewis and Kelly Healer, and Rosemary's name kept coming up. So I love that.
Right.
Yeah. So I do think I for me, you do you, Paul, and or they should do them. Anne should do herself, but for me, I would leave it up because it's a sign and they're communicating. And I would even offer it something like some water, fresh water every morning, or a bowl of rice or something, an offering, whatever that they liked. Rosemary like a rosemary plant. What about you, Jules?
Well, when things like this happen around our place, because they're really loud, I have a family full, my kids are all gifted. And
Mm-hmm.
so they're trying to get a hold of us from through one of us or another or something. And um uh which is a wild adventure for all you parents if it happens to you. It's like it's a team thing, right? So but when they're trying to get your attention, I think asking for better clarity on what they need, that they don't necessarily have to move stuff, but they can just, help us with our inner ear and our listening to what they're trying to tell us, and thank them for being with us and for loving us from the other side.
Yeah. I love that. And another thing that we can do, Paul, is also to do some muscle testing.
Oh,
Like you guys are probably aware of that. Like Cash Peters does it all the time. Annie Bond does it. And I think that's what Cash might have gone to. Anyway, you just
yes.
interconnect. You can do it all sorts of different ways. Interconnecting your thumb and your index finger and asking yourself, show me yes. My yes is usually like this. And show me no. My no breaks apart. And then say, Are you here to tell me a story? And I'm getting yes. Do you want to say
Oh
you love
yeah.
me? I'm getting a big yes. So, you know, I love that, Julie. Yeah, taking it one step further and questioning it.
Thank you for
But
adding that though. We sometimes we just get all caught up and we forget, oh, spirit can be so much easier than we make it. And something as simple as that little muscle test is a great tool to remember.
yeah, yeah, and we always have it, don't we?
Here they
Hopefully,
are.
yeah. Sarah's got good advice as usual. It works. Clears them right out naturally. I help those cross that may have been stuck on this side of the veil, but they had to stop breaking the frame glass. Yeah, um, and Sarah, I agree with that too. But I think that it's a different story because we kind of know that it's Mark doing this, and it's Anne, her husband. So I feel like there's going to be other ways that he's going to come forward, and she can request that. That's the other thing that I failed to answer. If Anne wants them to know, if she wants to hear messages, have him tell her how, or she can start requesting how she wants to hear them, like come to me in a dream, or let me write a story or something, or come in music. Music is always really good. So, okay. Yeah. All right, Denise McMillan. Good morning, Lady D. How are you? Good to see you. White Dragon, Morning Earthlings. Who you calling what?
No, look, see, Paul, I printed it out.
Oh, I love it. That's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Did you go? Do you have a printer that nice, or did you go to the Vista Prints or something?
No, I'm a little pretendo tech girl, and I have to have a printer.
Oh, I love that. I've got a black and white printer, so I go to FedEx and get
Girl.
things printed. I don't very often get things printed though. Sarah, sounds good, Paul. I like. Okay, they're talking about hazelnut creamer. We can pass on that one.
Cheers.
Yeah, yeah. I've got my milk and honey in mine this morning.
Aw.
Okay, people are baking this morning. I love that.
You guys are so industrious.
Yeah, Sarah has no galactic talk this morning unless you want to make some up. And I think Paul already. Oh, here she is. Amy, good morning, my love. I've been thinking about you like crazy. So this is my girlfriend in KC, and she is amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, she's so artistic and kind-hearted and beautiful. So, okay, this is interesting. White Dragon says, okay, spent all night with Michael, Archangel Michael, working on a project, but I can't talk about it. He's never done that before. Yeah, lots going on the other side right now. Lots going on. Yep, must be a doozy. Okay. Teresa Ford, good morning, sunshine. How are you? Hope everything's doing great down in Florida today. We are going to be up to 60 today. How's the weather where you are?
We're going to end up having some rain by this evening. I'm so excited.
Wow.
We'd like to have we've been up into the 70s. So we were thinking, where's our water?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. We've had beautiful weather. Like we had a really frigid, cold, negative temperatures, and now it's just been beautiful every day. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? Nice. Good to see you. Let's see who else is here. Fox with the book. Good and Morgan. Hi, Amy. How are you doing? Good to see you. I got your email. I'll answer you today. I'm getting a little busy here, and I'm getting ready to go to England. So I don't have any openings right now for more shows coming up, or readings, but I will put some out after that. So I'll be gone for about 3 weeks. Fatima, good morning. Good to see you. I'm going to go see my brother. And
Wonderful.
yeah, I'm real excited about that. Carolina, good morning. Yeah, right, Paul. For me too. This chat is a type of meditation to all of us. For me too. Yeah. So it's a beautiful energy that comes together. And you guys are all so gifted in the chat too. That
That's what's the blessing of this. I'm sorry, Terry,
no,
is
go
that
ahead.
everyone's energy comes in together and really creates a really strong sense of grounding and centering and getting yourself right for the day. Because with the world crazy, our families are crazy, stuff's always happening, and we can't control any of it. But for us to be able to ground and center is beautiful. I love it. I love it.
It's fun. Barbara B, good morning. Good to see you. Let's see here. There's Patricia. Okay. Hello, everybody. 108th day of the Monks Walk for Peace. Crossing over to Washington, D.C., and we'll be there for a couple of days, then back to Fort Worth. I'm going to miss watching them. Oh my God, Patricia, they are amazing, aren't they? Yeah, just beautiful. I did talk to Dawa yesterday too, in Nepal. We've got uh, a friend. We support a monastery there, and so I made a donation for our group again for this year for the new lunar year. So we'll be getting a new flag done for the group. Fatima, good morning. Blessings. Let's see. Amy, I don't really do questions during this, but I think this is fun. Do you think any reason why I look so young at almost 54? Is it because I'm a star seed? What do you think, Julie?
I don't know. I think there's this magical glow that happens when we're in our spiritual selves, and it just makes the wrinkles just melt away. It really
Yeah,
creates a whole vibe. And when you're not carrying the whole weight of the world and you're letting your spirit guides in and you're staying in is, the best connection we can do in a day, it really makes a difference. I don't know, it creates an elastin or something. It's collagen. I don't know, it's magic.
it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
joy. You're right, Amy. Amy, I always see you living joy in your life, and that I always say meditation is the best Botox. You know, right?
I
And
love that.
yeah, and we've all got so many different types of meditation that we can do too, like walking in the woods or dancing, or your meditation might be just being very, very present in your everyday life and watching things with awareness. So becoming present is very, very personal, I think, and but just doing it. I've had people ask me like, "What do you do to your skin?" And maybe not this early in the morning, but then I've been like, yeah, it's meditation. Lisa, good morning, tribe. I was asked to choose between clearing ancestral karma or helping humanity. Though the Lyrans, does this choice seem logical? Lisa, you know what I would do? I would request that you want both if you want both. I don't think it's an
Well,
either or.
won't one thing lead to another?
Yeah,
If we help with our humanity and our focus on humanity, I think it's going to be like Wayne Dyer said, if you're in your boat, you're not going to be looking backwards. You let the wake go and you're going to be focused on where you're going and what we're trying to build for humanity, and then it'll happen.
yeah, yeah. Just being present is huge. Like you're saying, being in the boat, you're not looking backwards, you're not looking forwards, you're just right here present. And that makes a huge difference. And that does just that being able to go into that presence and that state of being, of joy, of bliss, of ananda, changes everything around you. Then everything just drops off. There is like this thing where people like Gandhi, Mother Teresa, different people, when they're passing and they go through an illness, which, most of them are highly intuitive and they could walk out of their bodies as they wanted to, but they will stay, and it's called burning karma for the planet. And sometimes you'll find that people will do this, sages, before they leave the planet. They'll kind of burn that karma off for the planet. And not that Gaia has any karma, but that we as individuals build some karma here. A little dust, a little chaos. Oh, you're speaking of the spirits in your apartment. I figured, Sarah. Yeah, it's a totally different subject, right? And sometimes we need to talk to those spirits and figure out, and I know that you would know this, Sarah, and there are some that we don't want around, and we have to, they say thank you, but no thank you. And like, I think I've talked about this before. I had a spirit that came in through the basement, and really, really big energy. And Reverend Saul, our crystal shaman, we were talking about them. And then they came to me, and I knew that they were of the earth, of inner earth, this being. And I called her or them like Earth's Gaia's district manager, like they were here for the district, for the area, for the land. And so he said, he told me, and I like this idea. He said, take a holy book, you can take a Bible or a Bhagavad Gita or a Quran, whatever you want, and take it downstairs and open it to make the spiritual offerings for them. And so I did that. And I took my old Bhagavad Gita that I've had since I was 17 down there.
I remember that show, Teri, and I did something like that too. I was going through some things, as we are. Hello, who isn't? And I opened up to I just opened it up, and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect, and I left it open, on my bookshelf because I needed it in my own space. We don't have any basements here.
Yeah.
And so it made a huge difference. There it is. It's working.
Yeah. Having that energy. Of course, a year later, my daughter came home from out traveling, and grabbed that puppy up and took it upstairs with her. But that's okay. It was right where it needed to be when it needed to be. Hey, Jim B, how you doing? Good morning, beautiful souls of love and light. May your day be full of so much joy today. T-minus 2 days to launch day for my new apartment. Oh my God, Jim B, I'm so excited for you and your kitties. So much fun. Big changes, right? Yeah, be real gentle with yourself. It could be a lot of use. Oh, okay. Paul says he made that picture using AI that you have. I love that picture, Paul. It's beautiful. Yeah, smooth moves, Liz and Aw says. Hey, Liz, how you doing?
That's funny.
Oh, missed a time. Yeah, I'll send you another one, Liz. We gotcha. Hey, Garnet. It is a good morning. I was just talking about England. This is our friend from the other side of the pond. So howdy to Garnet. But yeah, I'm coming over, and it's funny. I think Kim from Intuitive View is going to be there at the same time. She'll be in a different part of England. She'll be more south, and I'll be in the middle. So anyway,
sounds like fun.
Yeah,
burning a hole in my passport. I have friends in Scotland that I'd love to go see. So
nice. Yeah. Terry, I own that pic, and anyone that wants to copy can have it. Just ask Terry. Yeah, let me know. Barbara B, good morning. Oh, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing my brother. I think most of you know my brother has early onset dementia. It's a very, very rare form of Alzheimer's. That I think it's PAC or PCA, postcordial atrophy, I think is the name of it. But it's pretty rare. And anyway, I love going to see them anyway. They are the most fun. I love the whole family over there and all their friends. So I go over about every other year. So I am due. I'm about 6 months overdue. So I'm really excited. Paul, time for breakfast, apples with waffles and bacon on top. Oh my God.
I know, I'm like drooling now.
Yeah. How Paul does that, I don't know. Leona, good morning. How are you? CJ, how you doing? Good to see you. Right, Sarah? Sounds so yummy. Good morning, Donna. How are you? Morning mystical meditations, meditators, work lurking as I commute with you. Love that. Let's see. New one in a vessel. Gordon says, I don't know what that's about. Gordon is always quoting books and songs. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Too early for me to know that. Yeah. Oh, Fatima says, there are a lot of changes in my life this year. My hubby is retiring this year. I will next year. So many health changes. All doctors close to home now. Oh, honey. Lots of love to you. I'm going to put you and your family in here. Yeah. Well, I hope your move goes really well too. It's always interesting to see how this works, right? The retirement thing. And Fatima, if you're anything like me, your retirement turns into another job. I thought I was going to retire for a bit, take a little vacay when I closed my business, and then go do something else. And every year on October 1st, which is when I closed the business, I would look at like, what I was going to do, what kind of job I was going to get. And then this turned into a job, which is the best possible outcome. So I really love it.
That was my retirement date too.
October 1st?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and I never stopped working. It just
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and it's a 10-1, so it's an 11. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I like that. So, oh, and speaking of which, also I want to tell you guys, I haven't posted it yet, but we've got Rachel Grant coming back on the channel.
Nice.
And yeah, Rachel is a trauma specialist, and she's written a few books, and anyway, really good with trauma, and I feel like it's needed right now, particularly with all the files that have been released. So we'll just we can't say too much about those because it gets us flagged, but just so you know, I'm on it. We're going to have her there. And then also Sharon, my friend in Australia, I'm trying to get a hold of her. White Dragon, I would do both, but what they're saying to do is good job. You need to pick one or the other. You need to be able to do in order to help others. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what Teresa's saying. I think some questions are asked of us to move, to bring up subjects rather than to make us choose one. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. I think some questions are just to open up the questions. What do you think, Julie?
Well, I think that it makes a lot of sense to stop and look at the questions, because then what's going to propel us to look for answers. And we might all come up with something different for ourselves. But the whole point is that we're moving, that energy's moving. And so we're going to find healing and growth and community the more we ask ourselves these questions, or we get these questions from some source as we're on our adventure.
Yeah, love that. Hi, Maruta. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Okay. So just hi to everybody now. So, okay. Thanks, Sarah. Anyway, yeah. It's okay. Liz wants Kayla in prayers. Her paw is in pain, but vet can't see what's going on. Got it. Well, it's exciting that Gen B is going to get to move. If anybody needs anybody put in the healings group, let me know. What? There we go, Paul Freed. Blessings to you and successful breakfast and family. Hi, Diana. Hello, beautiful lady, Lady Diana. Oh, Leona, I'm so glad you feel better after that grounding with Annie Bear. Yeah, Annie was on yesterday. We did a show together, and we got kind of out there with our discussion. and people were saying, "Oh, I feel very lightheaded in the group." So we were like, "Okay, let's do a grounding to close this out," because we did kind of get a little celestial there. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah. Oh, Leona says, I know salt is nudging me. No clue what it's trying to say. Well, sometimes salt is about protection. What do you think, Julie?
Salt has so many wonderful benefits for us. And when you, a lot of different traditions put salt at doors, salt around your area. And, it can make a big difference in just sort of setting your protections and just knowing as a symbol, because we're humans and we need symbols. And I'm wholeheartedly into that. Please, cinnamon, whatever you got to do to make your switch flip in your mind that says, I am in a space of protection. Nothing comes through my front door or my windows or through my walls, as they do, without being of good intent and spiritually beneficial for me. So maybe just a little bit of that to toss around and say, hey, something's coming. Let's handle it in advance. Pew.
Yeah, it's been used for years, right? I mean, since ancient times like that. Also, cornmeal and salt, I've heard, is really good for putting around your property, the borders, but protection. But I think, now when we're talking about it too, I'm kind of feeling like it really helps us to surrender, to let go. It's so healing. Putting it in your water, your bath, and that floating. I also work at a place called the Yoga Patch in Kansas City, and we have float tanks, and it's kind of like going into the Dead Sea. They're highly filtrated and lots of salt in it, so your body just lays on top, basically. But it's like a chamber with, you turn out the lights, you just lay there in that water, and it's the same temperature as your body. So, so you feel like you've gone back to the womb. So, I feel like that's a great place to surrender and to release, but also what is the word that I'm looking for, Julie?
For the
For
hyperbolic chamber?
No, surrender and releasing, and not just activating, but also it's a clearing. I don't know. I'll think of it by midnight, Leona. So it takes a hot minute someday. Oh, Leona. Unfortunately, I would like a prayer from my ex-husband who is going to prison today. Mr. Corporate Job got himself in big trouble. Oh, honey. You got it, Leona.
I love that. You know, as had a career as a social worker, you know, you look at everyone as a person. You know, you take people and you look at all of us and we take each other in to help where as a human being. And so not to judge someone, yeah, something has happened and they got themselves in a fix, but then you say, you know, here are your lessons, take care of your business, and then what happens on the other side of that, you know, they might have it could be beneficial. And so it's really good to look at it with compassion and to offer prayers for his situation. That's really a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Good for you, Leona. Um, yeah. So, um, Leona, that salt too can be good. I was just thinking about this is the word I was thinking of, but Celtic salt, if you can get it, it's real easy to get. You can get it at the grocery store, maybe, or definitely on Amazon from Jeff or somebody else. But just taking a pinch of that and putting it under your tongue. This is entertainment only, so if you've got high blood pressure, you might look at that in a different way, but it has a lot of minerals in it too. Okay.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Diana, good morning. You've been watching the monks today. Oh, yeah. They went into DC, super peaceful. Yeah, right? So hopefully ICE isn't going to come and do anything crazy. I mean, just
That is
crazy.
it's a beautiful energy. If we stop and take just one moment, maybe with our meditation, to take a minute to really feel that energy, because they've accumulated. I think that it's such a build to get there, and all of the positive energy and the love and the wishes from deep in people's hearts and desires to have peace. I love that energy. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been such a healing thing, such a gift they've given us. Yeah. Okay, Patricia, thank you for this. On the physical side, salt is good for the adrenals. Yes, when overstressed and hydration. That's right. That's right. Okay. And that's not what I was thinking of, but there's a word for what's that stuff that you pour in your water after you've had like a sauna or you've been out for a run or something?
Electrolytes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ta-da! It's a miracle.
There we go. There we go. That didn't take till midnight. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Barbara B has a birthday coming up. Let us know when, honey. Hi, Mary. How are you, Mary Thornberry? May I add 3 people to the list? Claudia, Dave, and Marion. There are 3 friends that are very sick. Oh, honey. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. So Claudia, Dave, and Marion. You got it, Mary. Yeah, of course. Okay. And lots of ex-husbands getting on the list today. All right. We got it, honey. Jim B. Oh, he has colon cancer. Give him some strength to resolve the issues he has with our 6 adult kids. Wow. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love this, though. I'm so glad you guys are bringing your exes and people into the prayer circle, because uh, we were talked about this a little bit backstage, which is that right now it seems like a lot of people are having deep, old situations, friends, family, a 50-year-old brother that came to live with us from another like a refugee, religious refugee, and he's having some dramatic situations. Plus a lot of people who had to flee war-torn nations, they're starting to come up with their PTSD is hitting them. And so there's just a lot of special extra tenderness to be given out to people who've been through a lot that we probably have never seen in our own lifetimes,
Yeah, there's
but
lots of
from a
activation.
distance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of activations going on. You
Yes.
know, with Nazi Germany and people that had to flee the Holocaust and then other things. You're right. Yeah, it's
Maybe that's
really
why we need
activating.
more salt.
Hi, Delphi. Delphi says to baptize a child in the Catholic religious. Yeah, salt and water is used. I didn't realize they put salt in the water, Delphi. Yeah, I'm baptized and my kids are baptized in the Catholic Church. Yeah, we got her done. And that's kind of how we put it too. Get her done. So anyway, they went to Catholic schools and so did I. But my mom was Jewish, but you know. Could you place me on the healing list, please? Feeling emotionally fragile. Of course, beautiful Carolina. Um, and and lots of love to you. And I'm so glad that you're asking and putting it out there because I feel like we all need that. There's little things that are triggers right now. And they're not little things, they're huge things. Let me rephrase that because what's happening that we're seeing on the planet as things start to fall apart, the old constructs of society, of banking and disparities of income and food being safe for us, right? Being clean, nutritious food rather than just being shelf stable. Um, the dollar and the yen and I mean all of it, you know, it's like it's just an idea, it's just a construct. I was kind of, you know, I've always felt like once we get energy, like Tesla already knew about it, scalar energy and free energy is going to make a huge change for the planet and our way of life. And between that and water salination, and there was one other thing, Chiron was talking about this in a thing. And I just thought, yeah, that's it. Because I've always felt like it was the free energy that would be huge. But oh, the other one was agriculture. So the food, the growing of the food. And I've seen that for a long time, like the greenhouses everywhere that were vertical instead of horizontal. Yeah, we've totally got this, Leona. Definitely. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Diana's sending the blue light of change. Yeah.
I like that.
Yep. Patricia's been watching the monks for the last couple months. Yeah. What a blessing they've been, right? Definitely. So, hi, Gary. Prayers and love for your husband, Leona. Oxford Cat, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, there is a wonderful stillness from them in this chaotic world, and pause is so needed. Yeah, that's right, Diana. I love that. I do feel like once we kind of pause and recenter and take that breath, whether that's in meditation or however you're going to do it, or with Epsom salts, Garnet says. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Barbara says, Patricia, it's been so beautiful to watch and listen to the monks. Right? Yeah. Happy birthday, Barbara. Oh, is you're 220, Leona? Well, happy birthday, anybody who's got a birthday month this month. Oh, yours is on the 17th. Okay. Barbara B. My dad's was on the 1st, and I forgot. So anyway, and then I remembered everybody was talking about it. Wonderful stillness from them. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, the 17th is supposed to be a really big day. Really, really big day. Right, Diana? Yeah, the day of the fire horse, the eclipse, and new beginnings. But also, like, there's, well, and Diana will know about this because she's an astrologer, but the planets will align. So, yeah. I keep getting, you guys, that we're going to start taking. Do you remember Diana's funeral, Julie? And did you follow that at all?
I
Princess
did, but
Diana?
I have to pull it out of my brain somewhere.
Right? By
Hello,
midnight.
Diana's funeral. Boop, boop.
Yeah. So everywhere you looked, all around the castle and in all different places, there were flowers that people brought in candles. And
Remember
and
that.
I feel like this is something that we're all going to be doing, this love and peace for people. And it'll be, sometimes it'll be, it will change the world, like that changed the mind of the queen and the monarchy into being, I think, more benevolent, and trying to be more in with the common people in an odd way. Anyway, because she was so vivacious and she went out of her way to hold the babies and to do beautiful things for others. And so she really did change it. And her death really changed everything. But that honoring of the flowers, we have a company here in KC that is actively involved in selling a huge warehouse to ICE, and for maybe 10,000 bed facility. I don't see it being completed, but I think they're called Pinnacle. Anyway, and it's a group of young men, that two brothers that started it, and they went to Catholic schools, and I mean, I'm kind of in what they call the Catholic corridor, because the school system wasn't great where we lived. Now it's much better, the public school system. But so everybody sent their kids to Catholic schools. So it's not uncommon that we would know people in common. But I was thinking, wouldn't it be beautiful if the way that we strike, or the way that we picket, is through flowers and love and taking pictures, maybe? Because I think pictures say a million things, right? Maybe that picture of that beautiful young boy that was taken with the little bunny ears on his head. Anyway, I don't know how it's going to morph into something, but I know that it's important. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it has multiplied by thousands, Liz. Yeah, the monks. Leona, happy birthday. All right. Patricia says, the leader of the monks said he never expected so many people to come out to see them. He said he brought up with him 1,000 piece bracelets to give out. He has handed out over 100,000. Wow. Carol, please pray for my husband, Billy. He's struggling with his health. You got it, Carol. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that, Carol. Yeah. Happy birthday to everyone. What, Mary? Your birthday is Thursday, February 12th? Hoping your gift will be snow melt so I can get my car off the hill in the driveway. Is it still there, Mary? Oh my
gosh. You guys are sucked in.
Yeah. That's just in a few days. Wow. Is that Thursday or Friday? The 12th. This is the 10th. Yeah. It's 11th. Yeah. Friday. Oh, I can count to 2. So yeah, 100% trapped energies sitting there, isn't it? Okay, the monks are carving an energetic line and bringing the Buddha light to the darkness that affects the capital. Oh, I love that, Paul.
I love that.
Yeah, they really are activating light and love, aren't they? Yeah, that Buddha, Yeshua consciousness, Buddha Jesus consciousness, whatever you want to call it, is so beautiful. And they say that, I know I'm on the Catholic kick here today because it was just brought up, and it doesn't matter what religion you are, the prophets or the the that consciousness, Mary, Sekhmet, um, Kuan Yin, that beautiful light that comes in is just outstanding. So, yeah, they really are activating that. I love that, Paul. Hi, Gray. You got it, kid. We gotcha. Yeah, lots of stuff. People being activated. Oh, okay. Oh, Liz, I was infused with my parents' PTSD from World War II and Hungary. Understanding has helped release it bit by bit, but research says 3 generations to clear it. Thankfully, we can release faster now, right? And Liz, also 7 generations back, 7 generations forward, right? Making sure that everything is cleansed. But the 3, that sounds important. Yeah, just walking into the light, I feel like we really release a lot of it. Plasma clean energy. Love that. Lakeside Laura, Grand Rising. Leona, I do think the eclipse, isn't that what it is? Diana, do you remember, Julie? Is that what the 17th is, an eclipse?
I don't remember exactly right offhand.
Yeah.
But I think that's in there too. It's like a big cluster of monkey business over those few days. And what Diana was saying, up through the 20th, and events that haven't happened for 6,000 years. Hold on to your hats, folks. Ground and center.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Get ready. Buckle up. It's another buckle up year. Liza, crypto and gold contractors are busy duping and buying up influencers. The sources should be kind of scrutinized. You think? Have you seen the photos of some of the people that lead those really big companies? They look exhausted. Oh my God. They look like you can just kind of read their energy, some of them. And I'm not, they're just kind of like exhausted and really like frantic energy around. Oh, Jen B, your dad. Yeah.
Dad Ralph.
Well, this is your special day. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you see portals closing, Leona. Yeah. Do I see anything special for your birthday? Fire horse, solar eclipse, new moon? Let me think. It's like one of those Mike, what's his name? The guy that was in Mike. Oh God, he did the groovy things. That's so
Mike
groovy.
Myers, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So groovy.
Yeah, that's definitely, girl. Yeah, everything.
Shake and bake, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, your mother's birthday is the 16th. She would have been 89. Lakeside Laura. Yeah. Those activations of birthdays and also days of walking out of your body, leaving the planet or leaving this physical form on the planet are very, very special. My mom always said that was more activating or more celebrated on the other side than coming in. So, yeah.
Well, I love it that everybody's mentioning that their family members are close by, that their birthdays and things, because I think that maybe they're just here to help us get through all of this as well. They're leaning in saying, hey, you guys are crazy. You stayed. We left. Woohoo.
Yeah.
We're going to help you.
Yeah. Diana says, February ends with a big energy, and baby's birthday kicks it off. On the 20th, Saturn and Neptune will be in Aries and 0 degrees, and that hasn't happened for 6,000 years. Just like you were saying, Julie. Yeah. Good job.
From the
okay,
Diana.
guys. Well, once again, we're getting close to the end, so we need to get going. Just a candle. Yeah. Just imagining a candle, even, Paul. Love that. Okay. And that's also Chinese New Year. Yeah. Yeah. The fire horse. And the fire horse starts, I think, what, 4 days earlier? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Do you want to start us off, or what would you care to do today? Sunshine?
Well, we are having sunshine. Why don't I go ahead and start off?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone. Let's all do this. Let's go ahead and take a good deep breath. I love what Annie Bear does. She reminds us that rubbing our palms together really helps activate. And I love being able to carry the tricks of the trade from one of us to another, and helps us really settle it in, so that when we take our deep breaths, we can sink ourselves into our chairs or our beds. If we're laying down you're in your pillow and your blankies right now, or at work, or be safe if you're driving. But take that deep breath and allow that root to sink in without resistance. Every time you breathe, allow yourself to sink in your root into the earth, and know that you're received with love and knowing of who you are, that there's a belonging, a sense of grounding into something that's primordial. There's a deep connection. All of us are connected by our makeup, who we are. We're the star seeds, and we are of the earth as well. Dust to dust, star seed to star seed. And all the roots and the waters and everything is all interconnected, and all moving around with one another energetically. There's a deep connection that we may not even understand yet or be able to comprehend. Spirit's opening up so much for us as we ground in new ways, using our imaginations to help us see how we are truly connected as humanity. So enjoy that space, feel that connection. Feel the simple humility, what appears to be simple humility, to be on the walk with the monks. We know they're having pain, discomfort. We know that they're working to transcend and transmute. But what they're bringing with themselves spiritually is what you can bring up from the earth for yourself. That love, that light. If we can imagine light coming from the center of the earth, go ahead, go for it. Maybe there's blue light in the earth and blue light coming down also from the heavens and the stars and the star beings and our star family. And as we bring that energy back up with us, a new knowing of our connection with one another, with the earth itself, and our place in the universe. It may seem confusing at first, but the more you sit with it, the more it's like your energy ball, and bringing it together, the inner and the outer, so we can stay strong and solid in this what looks like empty space to some, is a solid grounding in a spiritual protection.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and call in the 33 trillion angels of love and light, ancestors, celestial beings, and inner earth beings, like Julie did. Love that. Feel who's at your left today. Were you calling in from the west, Feel their energy. It might be little you from the past, things that have happened, hugging her, bringing her in, them in, him, feeling their energy and absorbing the old ways and the new ways, calling in on your right, perhaps the east you, the future you, things that might happen, or you in the future, another dimension. I think that's the way to do it. Fifth dimension, sixth dimension, seventh dimension, it doesn't matter. Celestial you, all knowing. She gives us all a hug. Your past self and your present self. Feeling their love, your own trinity. Feel yourself grounded from the south, from underneath you, inner earth. The energy, you might hear it, the heartbeat of the planet. And feeling from above you, the energy come in. Father Sky, feeling his cadence, his starlight, his sunshine. And just like Julie was talking about, that big ball of plasma, of energy. So above, so below, so in the east, so in the west. And feel it all come together in your high heart, the space between your heart chakra and your throat chakra, your seat of divinity, your oversoul that goes with you from lifetime to lifetime, the jewel of the lotus blossom, breathing that in. And as we exhale, feel it expand through every cell in your physical form. Your auric field activated. Colors that were once blue might be purple, might be green, rainbow and diamond light, blue light and red light, all around you. And then the hologram that goes around your physical form, your light body, crystalline energy, very tied to the high heart. Growing that light as big as your 33 trillion. And today here, we'll say prayers for anybody that needs it, anybody that watches this later on in particular. For Barbara B., for Liz and Ah, and Kayla's Pa, for Kelly B., beautiful Kelly, for Fatima and husband, for Jen B. and her move, and her dad Ralph. I think his birthday is coming up to celebrate. So any intentions that we want to manifest, because we've got a lot of birthdays coming up, physical birthdays of people here right now and birthdays of those that have passed. So a very special cadence of energy there. For Leona's ex-husband, a special tenderness there through the back of the high heart. For Claudia, Dave, or that might be a Doug, and Marion, from Mary Thornberry. For Jim B's ex-husband, colon cancer. For Caroline. For Leona and Barbara, birthdays, everybody having a birthday coming up. For Mary B's birthday. For Gray, beautiful Gray. For Diana, for Allie, for Michael, for Amy, for Lynn. Do you have anybody you want to add to the healing, Julie?
I would like to add Bobak and that would be the only one right at this time. Thank you.
Okay. So feeling that love, that light, forgiving, we give. Oh, forgiving. Amazing. Anyway, beautiful. So when we give, we get more in return. It multiplies and magnifies our light. The heart of God, the pulse of the Christ, Buddha consciousness. So breathing that in, and as we do so, make an intention for yourself today. What do you want today? Make that intention. See it on like a white screen or a whiteboard. Write it in purple or blue or rainbow colors, whatever you want, for the goodness of all concerned. And coming back to our physical forms, wherever you're laying down or sitting or walking today, starting to feel your feet, your hands, your shoulders, calling in your energy, zipping it up from the base of your spine to the top of your head, calling in the past you and the future you from your right and your left, maybe shaking your shoulders a little bit. Bringing your hands to your heart space, your high heart, and repeating silently, love, honor, grace, joy, bliss, Satchit Ananda. Breathing in. And as we exhale, completely back in the physical. All right. If you need to, on the back of your hands, rub your hands together, shake your booty, shake your shoulders, shake it all. Oh, you're so welcome, Denise. I love what Garnet's saying. We are the children of the rainbow. Isn't that the truth? I love that. All right, Julie, I know you just had surgery and we didn't put you on there, but oh my gosh, I don't know how
I'm healing really well.
I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're back.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here. And thank you so much for all your beautiful energy, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. So we will see you all later. You got anything coming up this week, or are you just healing for the rest of the week?
No, I think I'm going to be on with Annie Bear on the 11th. And then next week, I'm not really sure where I'm heading, but I'm very excited about that. That'll be great fun.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you here though, right?
Oh yeah, I'll be here.
Oh, good. Okay.
I don't want to be anywhere else.
Yay.
It's way too much fun. I'm hooked.
Okay. Well, FYI, you guys, I'm having Linda G's coming on today. So, and I think
Yay!
we're going to record it. And so if anybody has any questions, please put them in the comments here and I'll make a post. So if anybody wants questions for Linda G, it's going to be another interview thing, I think. So we're going to talk about some stuff that's coming up. And we're going to talk about one of our spirit guides is Yeshua. So if you want to have a question for Yeshua through Linda G, I think that's a beautiful thing to go to.
I love that.
Yeah.
That'll be really wonderful. I don't believe I've heard her talk about that much.
Yeah.
So that'll be a nice adventure into how that works with her, how she hears it, feels it, and an evidence of how she is able to translate what she's able to offer to everyone for that hope that she's always given to everybody.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful.
Yay.
All right, everybody. Have a great week or I'll see you Thursday. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Namaste.